The first step of every vintage is cutting off most of what happened last year. Every lesson from the years past gets poured in to try and understand how to make the best out of that vintage.
It's that perfect marriage of art and science. You just spend all your time just crafting it, and then you just set it free into the world.
We really get one chance a year to make that wine from that place. And every year has its own challenges. Most winemakers are control freaks. We want things to be done a certain way. Nature doesn't really follow those rules.
She's the boss, and she wins, and you have to take hold of that and interpret it for us.
As a friend of mine said, sometimes nature's just a mother.
I think I do a lot of rain dances, sun dances.
Whatever you need to do, you're still farming.
If I lose the fruit out of a vineyard, it's gone. Try again next year.
There's something so irresistibly romantic about vineyards and the allure of the wine.
Each individual location has its own story that we try to capture in a bottle.
You always know that it is from there. It has a voice and it sings. When to pick is really the most important decision any winemaker makes. That's the decision you can't unmake.
Chocolate and coffee and
Grassy.
Really sweet. It smells like wine.
Yeah.
For Robert Parker, the one thing he loves is complex wine. This has all of that.
The point system, I personally have a problem with it.
Scores sell wine.
Score sell wine.
How do you describe your best friend? He might be a great guy. You give him a score, well, my best friend is a 90-point guy.
Right.
Every time someone opens a bottle, I just hope that they can taste how much care that we put into it.
I want people to have an emotional response.
I want them to feel the passion and the love.
I want to make people weep.
If anything, wine is meant to be enjoyed with people that you love.
And when the company is good, the wine is always good.
It's the definition and the detail that make a great vintage, and 13 had all of it.
If you were a winemaker in Napa Valley in 2013 and you made anything less than an outstanding wine, you need a different line of work.
The stars kind of lined up.
It was perfect.
Well, that is the 13 vintage in a nutshell, except in liquid form.
Exactly. It's good. It's really good.
Really good.